Hey y'all, this is Chuck Charlie Chaz from CGM3 Productions. How are you on this extended weekend? And yes, a very, very happy, blessed Thanksgiving to one and all. I know today's Black Friday, but I know yesterday was going to be, yesterday was the day. So it's a blessing, and yeah, this is the 35th entry on my journey. And yeah, it just can't it's been an overflowing things of emotion the last few weeks and whatnot. And I figure, well, we're gonna be doing something close to home because, well, this is gonna be was my home. Um and I gotta thank Mike and my roommate and for making it happen. I mean, we'll do a little story about that a little later, but um I'm going to be moving within the area, which I'm ecstatic. It's going to be out in towards the western part of the county, so watch out. We'll probably be doing more, journeys out there, more to carry on, and more to give you that inspired way of living on how to handle, how to handle the treatments, how to handle everything. But yeah, been a busy few weeks. First of all, from 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's been crazy. By the way, the meal was great for Thanksgiving. I hope you've been well fed and blessed with your families. And, it's completely amazing. And that I'm going to be telling that a little bit more a little later in this vlog. And but let's start it off. Last week was my 16th round. 16 rounds of chemo for what's been happening, and I feel pretty good. I really feel pretty good. Doctors are showing some, there's some promise ahead. I can tell you this: my ticker is doing pretty well. I had a great echogram, uh, courtesy of Orange Regional Medical Center down in Middletown. So thank you so much. And it's so nice to see my ticker, doing what it normally knows it's supposed to be, and that's surviving, pumping blood, and helping it. And then obviously going into the 16th round, it was definitely hemoglobin shot, which builds up my red blood cells and platelets, and preparing for 17 for next week. And that's the first week of December. Keep this in mind. We are going into December. Now that's going to be crazy. Mm-hmm. Very much so. Crazy. And it's just, wow. 17th round and the 35th entry on this log, on this journey. It's absolutely, absolutely crazy. It's absolutely amazing. Yet, again, it was absolutely a great weekend for Thanksgiving and being around friends and being amongst people, and again, a great dinner. And about a few weeks ago, I meant to tell you about this, which was really, really um, touching. Uh, the Sullivan County Legislature and it's on the post on on other social media platforms. There's been pictures about it between me and the legislature, Kat Scott. So thank you, Kat, for doing this and recognizing what this entire month is all about. Sullivan County Legislature acknowledged and recognized that November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. Now, the 20th of November was the day for Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Day. And it's one of those silent diseases, silent cancers that no one really knows about. Yet there's studies going on. There's been treatment, with everything going on in what's happening. And I mean, I'm doing pretty well with it, and handling it, handling it to the best of my ability. Sometimes, yeah, it gets tiring. I have to admit, I did have a couple gain. I did have my weight gain back, yay. So that's kind of cool. But at the same time, it was stabling off. I'm like, oh, here we go. So we're gonna start, trying to eat much better, and I did. I've been watching, and I've been, eating healthy, with the ham, the turkey, the proteins, the potatoes, and trying to stay much away from the sugars. trying to stay away as much of the caffeine. But, if it's green tea or the cravings, went from hot chocolate, which is a big no-no, but I still cheat a little bit once in a while, or hot apple cider. And it's all the nutrients with that as well. So it's been a real novice of a treat. I have that craving once in a while, but it's all worth it. It's all good and all said and good. And it was just an amazing way of doing things and making it, trying to not overdo it. So, but my next treatment's next week, and then obviously I'm going to have a CT scan, pardon me, after the holidays. So we're going to be like really contesting, but just being blessed every day. And this is what really happened. Now, obviously, I know the last couple days were practically everybody's getting ready for the holiday, preparing, and just be careful out there because there's like a mix of possible snow lake effect snow bands across New York State coming down here in Sullivan County. And if you've been warning seeing the watches and warnings, please be careful out there. And while everybody is preparing their meals at home or getting ready to pack or getting ready to do, things of a, family nature, I took the time yesterday on the Thanksgiving holiday. I knew I knew my heart was beating. I knew, I was breathing, and I slept in, gorgeously late. Yes, I do. Sometimes I do sleep in, which is amazing. And getting late going on the social platforms. Well, as it turned out, during the day, as I was sipping my coffee, opening my eyes, give me a few minutes to think about how deeply this holiday means a lot. I mean, it's like it started years and years ago with the Puritans and the Pilgrims out in Massachusetts, yet it has a lot of buoyancy. It has a lot of meaning things in every bit of way. It's about, sharing, sharing with others, knowing how to survive in a really of a new world. And yes, survive it is, but how to survive and how to be inspired. And the inspiration's coming from you, all of you, and I really appreciate that, and I thank you so much. Yet yesterday, as I was saying before, I got up, opened my eyes, had my first sip of coffee, and I was just being pensive. I was just being a heavy thought. What the day meant a lot to me in a different caliber. And then this is the first time in a long time because I didn't feel alone, but it made me feel wanted, caring, blessed, grateful, accomplished, appreciative. I started to cry. There were tears, really meaningful tears, because I have a great support system. I am blessed. I am grateful to be on this planet called Earth, through the problems, through the issues, whatever it may be, and through a battle that I have to really provide on my own. You see, I'm still a warrior. I'm still up and about. I'm still fighting. And, with some of the legendary sayings like from Jim Valvano saying, don't give up, don't ever give up. And yes, please don't give up. And especially throughout this holiday, throughout the, from the next few weeks on, it's going to be, a little bit challenging up here. It's going to get a little cold, a little wintry, but make the best out of it. Make it for you. Don't make it to, impress anybody. Make it for you. Make it happen. Get out there. Enjoy it with your family. Enjoy the things that in life and what it is, because life is so precious right now. You want to be around your loved ones. You know, just recently I was talking to, you know, my brother from another mother. And I do have a couple of them out there. So, Charles, thank you for the inspiration about that. And he says, I want to thank you in one way because he's going through some tough, his father's going through some tough times. And I said, of course, anything I could do. You just have to live life. Hold on to your children. Hold on to the thoughts. Hold on to the amazing, wonderful people that, that make intertwine, mix up, and make things happen. Make it for you. And not only that, your love, compassion, the patience, the perseverance, the hope, the faith. There's a little bit of things more that can, kick around with. So I really, really, really appreciate that. Now, as I was saying, with that like kind of led to the other thing. This has been in my home for the last 9 years. And again, I am grateful for Mike and, amazing, there's some amazing memories like on this property because I'm a part of the amazing crew from Transcending Pictures and from Catskill International Film Festival. Now, we were just chatting along and just thinking of like, gee, what else could I put on this one? Why I'm thankful for. It's my continuity. It's my creation. It's my will to, give the advice and celebrate what I did in this legacy. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up because I remember a couple times we did a couple features on the property, and especially there was a movie called A Line Between All Things. Now we shot in the base here downstairs and in the back, and I said this is like kind of a tease for what's going to be happening, and kind of it's like what else is going to go on. And there was like so many fond memories from that production, and I kind of giggled here and there, and I just thinking about water. I don't know what the thing about water, but anyway, it's something about that, and they kind of broke through the Catskill International Film Festival, in which that kind of led led to many other things, and then the next feature that we did, once again. We shot on the property. We shot, in the back where it was converted to we converted that into a photo shoot studio, which was like very interesting. It was very, very, very cool in everything in every which way. But it was one of the scenes in Oath to Injustice. Now, oh, good Lord, this is too funny. I could say I played a very integral part in this movie, and it's so funny. It just kind of just give me a chuckle here and there. But we used this property. We used the property. And thank you to Mike for giving us the opportunity to, make this dream possible. We shot in the back of the photo studio where it was the scene of The Office, or we go down to, the Bay Area, or we go in the back, and that's where more of the actions were. So we kind of used the property because it was very, very, interesting and unique, and it gave a chance that part of Sullivan County to shine. So again, Michael, and then definitely to my brother from another mother, Charles. Thank you so much for that as well. So I gotta give you a plug on that one. Along this journey. Yet, moving on, here's today. Here is, the last part of November, of No Shave November. And I hope you are getting checked out, men, because, you are a very integral part of, of the life, whether it be a grandfather, a father, an uncle, a brother, one of your best friends. Get yourself checked out, whether it could be any form of cancer or any other issues. Get yourself checked out. and makes you feel a lot better. And not only that, it gives you that sense of security with your family, with your loved ones, and how we thrive in life. And that's the main thing. I am during this holiday, and like I said, it just gives that thought process. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am patient. I am loving. I adore each and every one of you. I adore my small circle of contacts and the small people, the people around me, giving me that love, giving me that hope, and to pursue it. Sure, I'll be needing a little help packing here and there, and getting over to. It's just a drive here and there, and it's just all worth it. It's definitely all worth it indeed, and I just can't wait until the next chapter, which is going to start in December. I'll be in Jeffersonville. Now, tonight would have been a fun fact, by the way. Tonight is the annual James Duretsky Holiday Parade in Jeffersonville. Now, that kicks off the entire holiday season for the one with that red suit and the cat and then his 8 tiny reindeer, and just showing the color and the hopefulness and the blessings and everything going on throughout the entire holiday. So that being said, have a great time tonight. Stay warm, especially in this gusty area. I mean, I know we're going to be getting some snow in a little bit, but maybe a trace here and there, but we'll see. Anyway, just want to give you a quick update, and I did mention about that earlier before with the amazing Cat Scott. Thank you, Cat, for acknowledging with the legislature of Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month for Sullivan County. And, again, earlier this month was Right to Survive, which was an amazing thing. And again, to to the amazing staff and the ones that are survivors and true warriors to me right now, because I am a warrior. I'm not a survivor yet, but I am a warrior. And warriors create the legacies and the legends. And we're here to fight this battle. And I have a good support unit. And I have something that's going to go on. So on this 35th log, and right before the 17th, would you believe that? 17th chemo trip down to the New York Cancer Blood Center in Middletown. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Dr. Modi, for providing me, to get through another week, another day, and right between, with it, and it's a gift. If you think about it, there's no such greater gift than life, and being around people that you love, and survival, and with all the other little things going on in this world right now. So make sure everything's happening. I'm sure I'm going to be giving you new updates with the new place coming up in the next few weeks, and can't wait. I just can't wait to what's the future's going to be in store, and what sneaks behind 2026. Oh my goodness. Yes, I did say that, 2026. That's going to be very, very interesting, and more journeys to come, more logs to come, and more updates. So on this day, I want to wish you a very happy, healthy, prosperous Thanksgiving with you and your loved ones, and make it safe during these holiday seasons, with the parties, and the shopping, and if you really can't get anything, just think about this fundamental. The gift is called life. The gift is called love. Put yourself, in fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a bow, put it on there, and I'm going to say, hey,